Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
I want my mic. Zoom. You didn't zoom. Hey guys, Miles didn't zoom me. Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. I am your girl, Miss Brittany Chanel. Can you zoom me?
You are zoomed.
I'm not zoomed.
You are zoomed.
That's not zoomed at all.
Okay.
You know what? You're fired. You're fired.
Okay.
You're so fired. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Mouse is here. Jay is here with the news as always.
What up, though?
How was you guys this week? We have a special guest too. I'm going to introduce our special guest in a few. But how was your guys' weekend? Because you didn't come to the
Yeah,
event.
mine was an emotional, fulfilled weekend.
Is it good emotions or bad emotions?
Because
Because if it was bad, we gonna move on.
It was a great celebration.
Oh, okay, good.
we had the memorial for my godmother, and it was
Okay.
actually amazing.
So you were with a lot of family.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of love.
Yeah.
So good emotions.
Good
Oh,
emotions,
good.
yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
It was
Thank
really
God.
good.
Yeah.
Really, really
And the
good.
weather was nice this weekend too. The
Yeah,
snow
and
kept
my godmother never flew. And anytime we wanted to take our family reunions away from somewhere you can drive, oh my God, when I say she would be in your face, I ain't flying, you can't make... Man, right after the memorial, after we left the repast, I went down to the island, haven't been on it for a minute, rode around, had the windows down, and like the wind was so violent for some reason.
It was violent.
Did you have the
Yeah.
windows down because you were smoking marijuana?
No,
That wasn't necessary to ask.
no. We just
She
had
said
the
the wind
window.
was very violent.
Yeah,
We didn't
and the
know
wind
that.
all of a sudden just got violent, and it took her obituary, and it flew out, right? And I'm like, oh no! And then I saw a truck drive over it, but the moment he jumped out
Sounds like a
to try to
secret movie.
grab it, another like gush of violent wind came through and took it all the way in the air, and I was like, now you want to fly?
So we
And the
lost.
moment I saw that, I was good. I said, she finally flying. That's what's up.
That works.
Yeah, I mean, when I said she flew, she didn't come down
but
for
it-
me to get her back.
But it saved that she flew Spirit.
Miles too soon.
I was just...
I mean, it'd have been good if you'd have found something with the W and tried to put the spirit with it. Yeah,
I'll be
But-
honest. I do miss Spirit. I wish they would turn.
They hopefully they'll turn.
I doubt if Frontier start buying their planes.
Did they?
Yes.
Because I heard it was a
The
group.
old ones. The older.
It doesn't matter.
I heard it was a group of people trying to
You know, it is.
bring it back.
It is.
I did hear that there was a group of people trying to bring it. I hope they do because the flights are absolutely
Look that up
ridiculous.
for us.
They are absolutely ridiculous.
They got over $2 billion right now, but somebody,
But the flights now,
for some reason they won't
They need to bring it back.
Yeah.
I can't do Frontier.
They're working on it diligently.
And Delta's disrespectful.
It's hell.
Very disrespectful. I'm still flying them, but they're very disrespectful with their prices.
Delta's the most disrespectful airline there is.
Yeah, they're very
Do you
disrespectful.
know what Delta means?
I don't want to know.
Don't ever leave the airport. Because they cancel out more than anybody I know. Swear to God.
All I know, flights round trips
Well,
from
JetBlue,
here
I think
to
it's kind of coming
Houston.
up now.
It's $249.
But it's not everywhere. So.
No, it's not, and that's the problem. And then American Airlines, they always have a layover.
They're like layover or super delay or cancel.
Yeah. And
Cancel.
yeah.
They cancel.
Yeah.
My weekend,
I think Spirit needs to be back.
They do, because $249 from here to Houston round trip is crazy.
Yeah, that was normally a $60 trip.
Like, that
I
is
mean, literally,
crazy.
Delta's charging like $600, $700 for. And this is just for the main cabin.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would not be driving. I would be driving.
But they did take the concept with Spirit, because you know how Spirit has like value, and then you can go up. So now Delta is doing the same thing. Frontier, they're all doing the same thing that Spirit did.
Yeah, of course it is. Spirit has the best record in the airline industry. So, my weekend was very okay.
Well, I saw you yesterday, so I ain't really concerned about yours.
You know, I don't like your attitude.
Okay.
You know,
I saw you yesterday. So.
if it's some water in the hallway, I hope you trip on it.
I won't, because it's carpet out there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's why I said it, because...
That's not going to trip.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was just hoping.
We all hope.
You didn't fail twice already on camera.
And you know you can't get back up as quick as I can. So, yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself.
That's okay.
You definitely can't get up as fast as me.
Not at all.
I can't
If you can get out.
I can't wait till you get married and pregnant. You're going to be so fat.
When I
swear to
get
God.
married and I'm pregnant, you will not see me.
Did you just say she gonna be fat?
Your nose going to be like that.
That means I'm having a boy,
Yeah, there you go.
which is what I want.
Okay.
Good. You won't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be MIA.
So,
Because I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing.
you did a good job on location yesterday. We
Okay,
was at
that's
the
good.
20th anniversary Detroit Trinity
International
Film Festival. I couldn't get it right yesterday.
Because I kept saying International Trinity, but it's
Yeah,
actually Trinity International.
Okay.
Which I know that because I was a part of it
Right.
But-
Last year, right? Or year before last?
last year. I think,
Okay.
yeah, last year.
Okay.
It went well.
Yeah, it went
We had a
well.
good time. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but
That's
other
some
than
good films here in the
it's,
city.
It's some great films. They were talking about one called Dominoes or whatever. It's a hell of a movie. It's not like your regular movies that has been written. So I thought it was dope.
Okay.
So you already know what time it is. Hit 'em.
Is it
Yes.
that soon?
Yes.
We going that early
That beginning.
for the news?
Always.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's Jay with the news.
Yeah, I'm getting that one. Thank you so very much, Brittany, for that introduction. Here we go, y'all. Jay with the news. Hundreds of Jeeps joined nationwide Stop the Violence ride in Detroit. Hundreds of people gathered Sunday for a Jeep ride through Detroit, joining a nationwide movement calling for the end to gun violence. The event was created by Monica Murray in the memory of her granddaughter, 18-year-old Kiani Trumbull, who was fatally shot during a block party on Albin Street in July of 2024. 4 other people were also injured. What started in Detroit has grown to include 143 clubs across 40 states and Puerto Rico, with thousands participating in rides. The Detroit event began at Greater Grace Temple on West 7 Mile Road and ending at the Home Depot on Myers Road. Jeeps and other vehicles traveled through the city, many decorated in orange as a symbol of unity and hope. Some participants came from outside of Metro Detroit. The rally also featured survivors, community speakers, and a marching band. That is something definitely dope that you guys have started.
That's a short ride, though.
It definitely is a short ride, but I wish it was more promotion regarding it.
Why, you got a Jeep?
I do have a Jeep.
You have to drive a Jeep to do it.
I do have a Jeep. But that would have been something great to participate in. And for people who don't know about it, that would have been something great for them to be able to participate in had they, do some earlier promotions on it.
Yeah. I used to have a Jeep, but
You used to have a Jeep too?
they're terrible on gas.
Yes, they are.
Man, I haven't drove my
terrible.
Jeep in years. Oh, it's been years since I've driven it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, y'all. Robbery at gun store on 8 Mile leads to shots fired in broad daylight.
You don't think?
Robbery at the gun
That's the
store.
dumbest shit I've heard.
Yes, Southfield police are investigating after a robbery at Action Impact. Firearms led to shots being fired. The incident happened near 8 Mile and Beach roads around 12:33 p.m. on Sunday. Sources said an employee chased the suspects from the store after the robbery, and shots were fired when they crossed 8 Mile into Redford. No injuries were reported, nor arrests have been made. We are told several guns were taken. Anyone with any information should call Southfield Police at 248-796-5500 or Crime Stoppers at 800-SPEAK-UP. Once again, City, they're asking for our help. If you saw something, say something. This is the only way things like this are going to be nipped in the bud, because we stick together, we see it, we speak it, we let our officers know so we can help them do their jobs. Because it takes everybody to get this crime to stop. Now, what's funny about this location, this is the location that me and my family, that we go to, with my fiance's family, the one we go to for our Sunday events at the range. And this would have been the time yesterday that we would have been there too. We stopped going there because they now, because of us, have a policy against ARs. Hint, hint. Because got many.
I totally missed a hint, but
So, man, I'm
15. She's just bragging.
yeah. I mean, I got
whatever.
it, but I still missed it.
I'm just so glad that we were not there, that we were on different adventures yesterday, and that we had decided a couple of weeks ago that we would no longer be turning to this location. But how foolish are you to go into a gun store to rob them? I can tell you every single
fact that
employee in
they're
there has a
robbing stores.
firearm on them. You
It's
know,
a firearm store.
this is crazy. It's getting crazy out here,
Didn't
people.
they have cameras? Nobody saw anything on camera?
Oh, trust
It's
me.
all on
Literally,
camera.
everything's
It's all on camera. Every piece of it is on camera.
People would be idiots.
Just for no reason at
No
all.
damn reason.
That's wild word.
Unfortunately, we have one dead and multiple injured after a 4-car crash on I-94 in Detroit. What side was it? A deadly 4-vehicle crash has closed all westbound lanes of I-94 near Woodward Avenue in Detroit on Saturday. And if I'm correct, 94 and Woodward, what is that, north?
That's west side.
It is west?
Yes.
God damn. At least one person died at the scene.
At least one person, then you laugh.
I mean, hell, that's what it say. At least one person died at the scene, and several others were injured. Drivers should avoid the area and expect major delays. And that happened yesterday evening. So hopefully those delays are no longer there or should be gone for the afternoon commute.
Okay.
Our very last story, free gun training being offered to 2,000 women in Metro Detroit. A free hands-on shooting lessons is returning to Metro Detroit for its 15th year, offering a chance to learn firearm safety at Recoil Firearms and Taylor.
Yes. A friend of mine she ain't started off, but she had been doing it, leading it off for the past 4 years.
Oh, perfect. Each participant will receive a range safety briefing, work one-on-one with a volunteer coach, and fire 20 rounds Pistols, ammunitions, targets, and eye and ear protection will be provided. No previous experience required, and it is all free. Detroit firearms instructor and former NRA board member Rick Hector. What? How you say it?
Rick Hector.
Hector. Okay.
Hector.
I said Hector.
Founded the program in 2012 after learning about a woman who was attacked and left for dead on Detroit Street. He created the event to provide free firearm safety training. Tanisha,
that's my homie.
one of the organizers, is the current NRA Woman of the Year. Oh Lord, Woman of the Year. Okay, that's what's up.
Never heard of that.
More than 12,000 women have participated since the program began, including over 1,800 last summer. So 1,800 people, women, participated in this last summer, and that was great. The event will be held this Saturday, July 25th, and Sunday, July 26th.
That's a special day.
Yes, sessions. It's a birthday coming. Sessions begin every 90 minutes starting at 9 a.m. The final session begins at 6 p.m. Saturday and 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. Female participants ages 12 and older are welcome. If you would like to register for this event, you're going to just go to www.ccwhub.com/free lessons. Or you can always go to the MetroDetroitNews.com, read the story, copy the link from that page. Our very last thing that we're going to be doing this morning is the weather. Today is July 20th. It is my mother's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I just remember by knowing what date it is.
Date.
That's why knowing the date is important. Today it's going to be 84. Tuesday,
Knowing the date
84.
is very important. You know that, right?
Yeah, knowing the date.
Knowing the month is important, too.
Because that date wouldn't happen, your ass wouldn't be here.
Wednesday, 79. Thursday, 79. We will be back in the 80s on Friday, 82. Saturday, 86. And Sunday, 86.
That is a good day, just so y'all know. Sunday is a really good day.
I don't believe none of that.
I don't really care. I think Sunday's a really good day. I just want everyone to know that that is a beautiful, beautiful day. This is a beautiful week, actually.
Yes, it is.
Month,
It is a beautiful week. Happy birthday, Dee Dee. I'll be calling you after the show. I know you're not watching this. That's the only reason why I called you that.
At least you remember.
Yeah, Jay with the news.
Yeah, because Miles never remembers my birthday.
I know your birthday is right before Melissa's birthday.
No, you never remember. I'm just messing with you. Just messing with you.
Hold on. Well, we about to go to...
And Mike's is after that.
Trust me, I know. Here we go. We'll be right back, y'all.
For over
Good
60
morning,
years,
Calvin.
Paul Goodnight has created powerful artwork celebrating culture, history, spirituality, and the beauty of the African diaspora. Now, you can help bring his new book, Overall, No One Makes It Alone, to life, a retrospective of art, life, and legacy. My work is about our stories, our people, our spirit, and the unseen hands that help us all make it through, says Paul Goodnight. This book preserves that legacy for future generations. Join us in preserving the legacy of a modern master and help make this vision a reality. Support today through Kickstarter and become part of something meaningful.
Hello, I'm Ian Grant. To the art community today, we're here to talk about Paul Goodnight and making sure we give Paul his flowers. He's been painting for over 60 years, and we're running a Kickstarter campaign for his new book, Overall, No One Does It Alone. You know, it takes a community to do it and a village, and that's very, very good. We want to make sure we give Paul his flowers through the Kickstarter campaign. Please come to the campaign where you can find his book and other special limited edition prints that he will be giving away during this campaign that you will not be able to purchase or be able to see again. Again, he is a legacy. He's painted on 5 continents. He's taken care of our culture. And overall, Paul Goodnight is just a strong painter. Some painters paint beautiful paintings. Other painters paint paintings that changed the entire world. So we would just like you to support Paul today. So please hit pledge at this campaign to support and see a book that will have so many nice images and that will represent our culture while we give Paul Goodnight his flowers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Grant is joining us. Mr. Ian Grant is joining us right now. What up, though, Ian?
What up, though? What up, though? Good morning to everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
He was waiting in the wings for a minute while we do the news and stuff. That was him. He's real cool. He's our neighbor.
Yes, I am.
And he hear all the noise. He hear everything.
They make a lot of noise over
Yeah,
here,
be
especially when it's a good podcast. So that's good.
Yeah.
Right? Podcastic.
The podcasting is fantastic. That's the news. That's the new lingo.
All right.
So, Ian, so what's going on with the book?
So we're publishing a book. Umoja Fine Arts is the publisher of Paul Goodnight book. Paul is about 80 years old now. This will be his first book out. And what's nice about this is we are capturing culture. We are presenting a legacy. And we are, again, honing in on our history. Because, an image is worth 1,000 words. And it's so key that we're seeing positive images. Because, they're trying to erase our history, right?
Right.
So we're not going to allow that to happen. So you need to have beautiful images in your home. Paul, in this book, is going to have over 250 images. It's going to be over 300 pages. So you could come to Umoja Fine Arts, UMOJA, Fine Arts with the S.com in order to participate and pledge for his book. It's only going to be $75 as a pre-starter pricing. That's going to be, again, autographs signed to you. Some painters paint beautiful paintings. But you got other painters like Paul Goodnight that paint and change our world, that captures our history. He paints in pastel. His oils started about $20,000 on up. Now, when I looked at this project, one of the reasons why we want to develop this coffee table hardcover book is because a lot of people cannot afford Paul originals. So we figured if we give it into a smaller format, with over 250 images that you can see, you could get that satisfaction for about $75.
Okay.
$75, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that at all. Now, where, if one wanted to see some of his originals, where could we see those at?
Okay, you can see some of the originals right here at the studio, right next to Podcastic, at Umoja Fine Arts Gallery in the Crossroad Building, Suite 102. This is right in Southfield, 16250 Northland Drive, Suite 102. And we're open on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 1 to 6, where you can come in and see his originals, where we have charcoal, we have pastels. We don't have any oils in right now. As I indicated, the oil started at about 20 G's on up. So we bring those in special. We bring them out of the safe for you.
Okay.
I learned a lot about art. I learned that art actually brings in more money than most sports
Yeah.
leagues.
But isn't it because it's like over time with art, like it gets better over time?
Over time.
Yeah,
And
it's
let's
like
talk a little bit
kinda.
about what's positive for our community with art. It's about building generational wealth. Wealth that you could pass on to your family. Not only that, if you have art and you get it appraised, you go to the bank and get a loan on your art piece that will stay in your home.
So so I've always gone to a lot of art shows and seen artists with their pieces and things like that. And of course, I've always seen some that I wanted to purchase.
Yes.
But they're just, with me not knowing art, to me they're a bit pricey. Where would you suggest someone who wants to start getting into purchasing art pieces to start building that generational wealth? Is there a specific place that person should be looking?
Well, I'll tell you a format pretty much. The galleries are free to come and visit and learn about the art. So are the museums. But on Umoja Fine Arts, if you come to our website, we give you a digital book that you could download free that we wrote for you. And basically it's telling you about the contents of art, how you collect art, whether it's a print, a giclée, a stone lithograph, and originals, and all the different formats. So we did that for our clientele. So again, Umoja, UMOJA, finearts.com, and you could download a digital book that will help you with this.
Oh, that's great. I love that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, let me give you a
will be
little
doing
secret.
it.
I want to give you a little secret also.
Okay.
A lot of times, we have some people that are fearful to come to a gallery, but if you're in a gallery and you're seeing an abstract piece of painting, or you're just seeing a painting in general, one way, a quick cheat sheet, it's to see what the artist titled the art. So by you knowing the title, you'll know kind of like what he might have been thinking about or what message he's trying to convey to the public. And so that will help you a little bit to be able to see it a little clearer by looking at the title.
I like that. Thank you for that tip. Okay. Okay.
And then some people got a title like "Off with Their Heads." So you instantly know what that's about.
Hopefully.
No,
They're not.
And that's not the type of art that we represent.
it could be
We're all about love, compassion, family, unity, and that's what Umoja means.
That's what's up.
Unity, unifying in the community. It takes a village to raise an individual.
It does.
But if it was a Nat Turner piece, it would be called "Off with Their Heads." No, I'm just
Miles, where do you come from?
He done struck out
I'm just saying.
3.
Saying, 3. No, I think yes, peace and love is dope. With the art, I look at
Love, community, all
community.
that's in there as well. Yeah.
So you want to keep on going with the word.
And,
was just
preserving our history because they're trying to erase it. And that's the reason why back in the slavery days, I say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Back in the slavery day, they wanted you to have, and the average slave had in their home, the picture of Jesus, blonde eye.
Yeah.
I mean, blue eyes, blonde hair, and the whole bit. And it's literally, they're putting that image in your mind to say he's superior and this is who you should worship. And, that's why, when you hear words, you forget 90% of them. But when you see images, you maintain 80 or 90%. So that's why I'm in this business. Like my mentor said, your job is what you get paid for. But your calling is what you're made for.
Praise them.
Absolutely.
Well, that's true.
Absolutely.
And that's biblical. And that's biblical.
Your mic was off for a reason.
As we can see Miles read the Bible.
Yes, I does.
In some way, shape, or form, he does.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how much he's retaining the information.
I live my biblical life through Britain. No, but
Clearly, he's making up words too.
No,
Brittany?
I know what he's saying.
No, the word you said before, but go ahead.
You can't say it. What did I say before?
Biblically?
She can't hear me.
He said
Biblical.
he lives his biblical life.
That's
Yeah,
a
but you
real,
didn't say biblical.
that's a real word.
No, I'm talking about before that. Keep going.
You know, I
Yeah,
don't
we
like- I
watch
don't
the
like
show
it. I don't
like you
like it.
always do.
I don't
You'll
like
see
it. I
it.
don't like your attitude.
It's okay. Good morning, Yamina.
I hope you trip. Listen, today.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
Today is a good day, y'all, and we definitely want to talk. I want to know more about the artist, though, Ian.
Well, Paul Goodnight has been painting for over 60 years. He's captured our generation. He's painted on 5 continents and lived in these areas in order to study the people and just basically all across the world. So it's amazing that he has not had one book published yet at this particular point in time. So I've represented Paul over 25 years. So I'm honored that Umoja Fine Arts Gallery is the one to get to launch his first book into the universe. Paul is about 80 years old. He will be here in the Detroit metro location in about 3 different areas. Let's say maybe closer to the December, January time period, where the people can come in and meet him. They can see his books. They can get his original paintings. And as I indicated, we'll have him in 3 key locations in the Detroit market. Paul is out of Boston.
Okay. Where is he from?
And that's a really, really strong market, the whole entire East Coast. They're a little faster on the art game and the cultural aspect game, and as far as collecting and doing things like that. So when I came back from the East Coast back in the 90s, I wanted to bring the art business here. even though I was a marketing consultant with a major corporation, this is something I've always done, basically, let's say on the side. I've done it for over 30 years now. So I'm kind of doing it full time now because, I retired about 4 years ago. So again, as I indicated, your job is what you get paid for. That's when I was working with the corporate world. What you're making is what you call for. A lot of times you're making, you don't make as much money.
Right.
You don't get anything sometimes.
But you know that you're giving back to the community and how pleasing it is. And you're doing it at your own time and at your own pace. So a lot of times it's not about the financials. The financials will be nice, and we do have to have financial things to keep going, but we have to learn how to give back to our culture. We create programs with younger individuals where they came in and they painted, and we paid for all the paintbrushes, canvases, and everything like that. Then we had a nice reception for them and their parents and honored them with some appreciation awards so that they feel good about capturing their own culture.
I like that. Oh my God, I like that.
Will it be a place where the kids can actually meet Paul?
Yes, yes. Everyone has the opportunity to come out. Usually in February we have different days where we have the kids from all the way, up to grammar school come in with their teachers, and some of the artists will work with them. We represent over, let's say, 600 or 700 images and represent over 30 to 40 artists. So we usually have 4 or 5 artists here working with the students, and teaching them how to paint. We have tables all along the hallway, and when they get done, they get to take a picture with the artists. And it's really, really inspirational for them, to have that moment and opportunity.
Yeah, especially like now, because there's so much technology that these kids are attached to with iPads and computers and cell phones. So for them to actually use their imagination and creativity is definitely needed. Because I feel like a lot of people are losing their creativity and imagination with being so attached to technology.
Yes, and we have a new format of the art coming up. It has not stabilized yet at this point in time, but it's still the digital arts.
The digital arts?
Yes, where they're creating things digitally online.
Yeah.
Instead of using paintbrushes and things like that, they're using their creativity, imaginations, and putting things together.
Digitally.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, how large is your, if you don't mind me asking, your personal collection of art? Is it very extensive?
Yes, it's very extensive. I've been collecting for over 40 years.
Okay.
And how I got into this, I was living in Philadelphia, and I had this gentleman that was my mentor who worked on Wall Street. And he would take the train up every day from Philadelphia to New York. That's only about an hour and 15 minutes on the high-speed rail. And he would collect, and every year he would give away to an organization, whether it was the Deltas or the Sigmas or whatever organization he would choose. He would just give all these arts away, being a philanthropist. And I like the philanthropist activity, so I said, hey, that's what I want to be like. He was a millionaire. And I said, I feel I'm going to be a millionaire one day. So I want to emulate this type of behavior and give back to our culture and give back to our community. Teach them about generational wealth, how to see your work appreciate. Because, I try to tell the younger kids, concentrate on what you call delayed satisfaction. Like, don't just go out and run out and buy a car and things of that nature. And if you do, you don't have to have the best car to show off. You need something to get from point A to point B. So invest in a home, invest in property. Delayed satisfaction, that part is going to come. And I'm proud of my 2 sons because for the last 5 years, my oldest son, that's 35 now, did not have a car for 5 years. But I could tell you he bought a beautiful 4-bedroom home. And so did my other son. And my first son just got a car after 5 years. He would Uber or do whatever he had to do, rent a car when people came in town. And my other son, and he's a second-level director, still don't have a car today because he just bought one home and is in the process of buying another home. So they understand building generational wealth. And as we talked about, delayed gratification of, not getting that vehicle right now, but he's building equity.
Right.
You gonna take that equity
Well, the vehicle's
and
more
then
of
buy
a-
the vehicle.
Vehicle's a little bit of a liability anyway. It's not much of an asset as the property is. So yeah,
Yes, because it's very hard to get property today as a younger
as a
individual.
younger individual, it's
Now I started I
Absolutely.
I didn't do art, but I did I do collect a lot of things and have a lot of value in them. I have coins that were my great grandfather coins. I have those. I have different Transformers that are still in their packages.
Okay.
That I do every once in a while go online to see how much they worth, and it's getting up there. I have different dials that were never opened, different train sets, different comic books, different puzzles. So I started collecting things like that and putting it up and keeping it in its original package and and I started doing it when I was young. So to have the mindset that, no, I'm not going to open that because that's going to be worth something, that was hard as a kid because I wanted to play with it.
Right,
so it was
right.
really hard. And with my children, the things that were around in their childhood, like the Brat dolls and stuff like that, I have a couple of those that I never gave them that I was like, we're going to keep this one. This one was on a special edition of whatever. We're going to keep this one, but I bought this one for you to play with. So I started collecting things like that, and a lot of people would come to my home, and I would always have them displayed, and they like, man, let me play with that train set. Right? Like, I ain't seen that. Like, my grandfather had that train set. No. No, it's not to be played with.
And you said something very, very key. Whatever you're collecting, you can open it, but the whole thing is you have to keep that package.
Yeah.
So they could go back in that package to show its originality. You could lose a certain amount of value, up to 20% off that particular item by not having the package or the box that it came in. And a lot of people don't understand it. They just throw that stuff out.
Now, one of the things that I got that I was so excited to get, that I didn't see the value in it. I just wanted it to say I had it. The Super Bowl that was here, I was a waitress at Chili's on Ford Road. All the players from both teams came in and ate, and I made them sign the football. I was just happy to have the football, but when my brothers learned about this football, put it in a case, don't touch it. It's going to be worth something. I'm like,
absolutely.
The football? They was like, all them signatures, yes, it's going to be worth something. There's no telling when another Super Bowl is going to be here in Detroit. So I was like, okay. And I still have that, and I'm like, okay. I looked to see how much it was worth. It's worth a pretty little penny. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, at least I'm creating generational wealth that way. And now that I keep seeing more art that I love, I'm like, okay, me buying art, what does that do? Like, what can my kids do with these art pieces?
And there's different formats and different ways to do it. We had a location down at the last draft that was here. And I had an artist there that was actually mixing and pouring paint on the footballs to give you your colors.
Wow.
And so that went over real well. And we had the case for it, the clear see-through cases that they made. So with the Lions colors, of course, we were in the blues and the grays. And if you were looking at Cleveland, we were in the browns and the different things like that. So we were mixing the colors and putting it on the the paint, the football, and real football, and then would take a few hours to dry, and then they could pick it back up. So that's how we kind of like gave back to the community during that time, and then also kept the pricing reasonable, with a football as opposed to a painting, and it's kind of like what they came for.
So is there ever a time where purchasing art is a bad investment, or it's always a good investment no matter what? Because it appreciates over time. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So,
And let me answer that for you. I'm going to answer that for you from a federal standpoint or state standpoint. But they made a rule on your taxes. The art never depreciates.
Okay.
So you can't write it off and then come back the next year and say, well, I lost 20% or 10%. So therefore I made a loss on this particular project. They won't let you do that. So this is how you know. This is where the rich hide their wealth. This is where the rich hide their funds and their monies and things of that nature. But no, even from a government standpoint, you can never write it off. It will never lose its value.
So it's never a bad investment, is what you're saying.
That.
Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, nice.
It do make sense. And I appreciate you bringing this knowledge to the show,
Well,
too.
yeah, because that's why I know that art obviously appreciates, and I know there's a lot of value in it and money and things like that. My uncle actually collects a lot of art. So that's why I always wanted to know, is there ever a bad investment? Which I never hear, but I just wanted to know.
Well, some investments are stronger than the other, and I came from the music industry, so I like to cross-correlate with that. So art, pretty much for the artists, I'm a marketer. That's what my degree is in, and that's what I used to work as a marketing consultant across the country.
Gotcha.
It's just like a song. You have to have the right marketer to market you.
Gotcha.
So you can have an artist that's worth $100, and you can have another artist that's worth $10,000. Marketed correctly, he's worth $10,000. But this artist over here could sing better than this $10,000 artist. But he was put in the right atmosphere. He was marketed correctly. That doesn't mean his skill set is necessarily stronger than this individual.
It just was the marketing on it.
He just couldn't get in the door, didn't know the right people. So let's think about that. So what I try to do is I try to bring everything back to the current format of how we could get our people to understand things.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Because when you're looking at art pieces, especially at a festival, it's so many of them. I don't know what pieces what artist tent I should be at, or am I at someone's tent that I can purchase a piece of their art and it's not really worth nothing. But over here, if I were to purchase this person's art pieces, it was worth even more. When you are in those art venues, is there a place like a .com place that you can go to search their name to see if the art is worth something or no?
Oh yeah,
well,
definitely.
Not their art, but their name or whatever.
You can talk to AI.
Okay.
You go on Google, and you could just bring their name up. And what I would like to see people do is look at it as a stock or bond. What investment has been made in this artist? Are they traveling around the country to major shows? Are they investing in themselves? Is anyone backing them? Is anyone investing in them? And basically, that's how you're going to be able to tell, the level of investments that's coming in or potential levels to move forward. Take a look at how they're moving from year to year, or how they're even connected to AI and all the different things that's, that's happening in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also when you go on AI and you research things like art, it gives you backlinks to stories and stuff that goes to the artists, how the piece is made, things of that nature.
And you can see Miles as a collector. Actually, Miles has about 5 pieces over at the gallery. I'm just wondering when he's going to pick them up. See, what he did was he put a down payment down. He's going to let it stay at our place and appreciate.
Yeah, and get value and then pick it up when it's worth about $10,000, $20,000. Yeah,
so he's a pretty savvy investor.
Yeah. So you didn't have to tell my business in. So anyway,
good morning, Dorian.
I do what I do.
Mark.
I do what I do. So, but no, the truth of the matter is, I'm gonna take out a loan early. Ian, thank you for coming by, bro.
Yeah,
thank you. And again, don't forget about the Paul Goodnight book. You can come in at Emoja Fine Arts with the S.com. Please support him.
And he's in the building. Right here at 16250 Northland Drive, Suite 102. Right?
Yes, that's correct.
So,
that is absolutely correct.
I'm good like that. Luckily, he next door, so I remember the name.
That was funny.
The sweet number. Yes, Ian, we really appreciate it. And you need to stop by more often and just show us a couple paintings and say, here, man, it's only $10,000. Somebody come grab it for me.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let me know. It was a pleasure, and I want to thank you guys for having
You're
us
so
today.
very welcome. I will be next door.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been over there. It's actually beautiful.
Yeah, we need to shoot a show from over there.
Yeah.
When is your next art week coming up?
Well, for right now, I think we're working on the book pretty much. We're pushing that throughout the world. So again, it's going to be for Paul Goodnight with the big exhibit with his book signing.
Okay. Well, speaking of Paul, we're going to run it back for you while we transfer and going into our topic of the day. We would really appreciate it again by you stopping by and giving us some knowledge, because I like to learn. I just don't want my business told about the pains I have. All right, then. I appreciate it. All right, then. Ian, we'll
Thank
talk
you
to
to the
later.
entire team.
Yes,
You're
sir.
welcome. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ian Grant. To the art community today, we're here to talk about Paul Goodnight and making sure we give Paul his flowers. He's been painting for over 60 years, and we're running a Kickstarter campaign for his new book, Overall, No One Does It Alone. You know, it takes a community to do it and a village, and that's very, very good. We want to make sure we give Paul his flowers through the Kickstarter campaign. Please come to the campaign where you can find his book and other special limited edition prints that he will be giving away during this campaign that you will not be able to purchase or be able to see again. Again, he is a legacy. He's painted on 5 continents. He's taken care of our culture. And overall, Paul Goodnight is just a strong painter. Some painters paint beautiful paintings. Other painters paint paintings that change the entire world. So we would just like you to support Paul today. So please hit pledge at this campaign to support and see a book that will have so many nice images and that will represent our culture while we give Paul Goodnight his flowers.
For over 60 years, Paul Goodnight has created powerful artwork celebrating culture, history, spirituality, and the beauty of the African diaspora. Now, you can help bring his new book, Overall, No One Makes It Alone, to life, a retrospective of art, life, and legacy. My work is about our stories, our people, our spirit, and the unseen hands that help us all make it through, says Paul Goodnight. This book preserves that legacy for future generations. Join us in preserving the legacy of a modern master and help make this vision a reality. Support today through Kickstarter and become part of something meaningful.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Rising Ground Morning Show. I'm your girl, Miss Brittany Chanel, and we want to say thank you to Mr. Ian Grant for stopping in and blessing us with all of his knowledge when it comes to the fine arts and paintings. And now we know that Miles have investments in paintings. So if y'all want to borrow some money, we know who to call.
First of all, don't call me.
I mean, you have art over there that's appreciating.
Right.
We're definitely,
Because
gonna
that's
call
exactly
you.
what I heard.
That's what he said.
The art is
You have
appreciating.
Art that's appreciating.
4 pieces.
The whole thing is fine.
But-
Anyway, that beside the
That's
point.
a lot.
Okay.
Are they over there because you don't know where to put them, or you just let them appreciate?
I had just moved. You remember?
Oh, gotcha.
So it's nowhere to put them in my new place.
When did you buy them?
Don't worry about that.
Well, let's get into today's topic.
Right.
You want to keep the secrets over there about your money.
I mean, yeah, because it's my money.
Well, whatever.
My personal life is personal.
And see, that's yours, but my private life is private. Y'all don't say it. What are some forms of lost art? Well, that's perfect.
I know some forms of lost art. Keeping a secret. Let's put that out there right now. Keeping a damn secret.
I think one of the forms of lost art is apologizing.
Oh. No.
I think so.
I don't think that's a lost art.
You don't think it's an art to apology?
No, 'cause
I think a
first-
form of lost art is ladies being ladies.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm too busy looking at the comments.
I know
Yes.
right now you think it was fried chicken, but that was really applause. Yes, it
Definitely
is.
sounded like fried
That is a lost art for a lady to be a lady.
That is a lost art. That definitely is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another lost art: learning.
Yes.
Because people take this,
Reading.
Because people is like pit bulls. They lock onto something and try to run with it. If I had one more person try to explain to me the difference between AI and then I ask a question and they can't answer it, I'd be like, shut up. Yep. See, you about to ask me the same damn question.
I'm not. I just thought of one.
What?
What happened to the, I don't know what it's actually called because I'm not a man and I don't have a son, but what happened to
It's
men?
called the gooch. It's called the gooch.
What happened to men teaching their boys how to change tires, how to fix brakes?
That's called manhood. Actually, my church.
It's a lost art.
It's definitely a lost art. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm probably
That you don't know how to change a tire?
No, I know how to change a tire.
Oh.
It's just that I don't like things. I don't do carburetors. I don't know how to do a tune-up. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think everybody know how to do all of that, but just know how to do the basic stuff.
Yeah,
like
but
change the oil, put some windshield wiper fluid in there, change the tire.
Change the windshield wipers.
Now, hold on. That could be tricky.
Well, the back one for sure.
I done broke.
The back one for sure.
I done broke quite a few windshield wipers. I said, oops. Hey, look. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know, that just made me think about a petty moment that my ex had did with my windshield wipers.
No, what
It
is
was
it?
so petty. Because he had bought me some windshield wipers. And then, of course, when we got into it and I didn't like them
took 'em
anymore,
back.
he took them off my...
And they went.
He took them hard. Like, what?
Brittany,
You had a gay.
I've had that petty boot too.
You had a
Just
gay
petty.
man.
My ex-fiance, when he brought me for my very first vehicle, he bought the battery. I needed to replace the battery. It was old school. It was a 1982.
Was it an old school when you got it, or you were just older?
It was an old school when I got it. God, I can't think of the name right now.
Don't worry about
But
it. That's not
he
important.
bought the battery. When we broke up,
He took the battery
he
back.
came and took the battery out of it.
You ain't about to drive and go see another guy.
Oh my God! I was like, that is so petty.
Dorian said, reading and learning is totally a lost art, and apparently the ability for a lot. And apparently the ability for, I don't know what that means. That don't make no sense, Dorian. You might have to call in, brother. But yes, I would say that reading and learning is definitely a lost art.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And twerking evidently is not a lost art because Cash Doll did it on stage with Rick Ross at the orchestra. Anyway, but so
I don't know why we even brought that up.
I'm agreeing with you though.
The ladies being ladies.
Ladies being ladies.
I don't even know why we even brought that up.
Sorry,
I was so
I
was so confused.
I'm not gonna lie. The reason I brought it up because she did a damn good job.
Oh, okay. Brittany, Chanel, Calvin would like to know: can you stand the rain? I'm not sure why, but he just said, "Can you, Brittany, Chanel? Can you stand the rain?"
Can you stand? I don't know what that means. You and Judas got something going on.
I don't know what you
Not sure what's happening. Home economics and shop classes. Absolutely, Tam.
That's how I learned how to cook.
It is definitely something that needs to come back.
What? Learn how to cook? Yes.
Home ec.
I mean, home ec, as she said, the vocational training classes, they need to come back.
Actually,
because
vocational
what should
training
be
classes have not left.
I was going to say, in certain schools, they still have them.
Yeah, in
Yeah, they
Detroit,
do.
in Detroit, they still have the fact that nobody want to go to them is the thing.
It's the problem.
But everything that's a lost art is what now is going to come back. And,
Yes.
because you have to have skills now.
Yes.
So if you don't, that's what it's going to be
In
about, skills.
everything.
You have to have skills.
In everything.
So knowing how to cook, knowing how to clean, like knowing how to do all these things.
I'm not going to lie. I have learned a lot on how to really cook.
AI ain't cleaning my house. The
through an air
robots
fryer.
ain't cleaning my house.
No, robots ain't cleaning my house.
I don't want no
the robot
cleaning
going to clean
my house.
mine.
I think
$20,000.
I think you want the robot to clean.
No,
more than-
$22,000.
I don't think that it's going to clean very well.
You don't think it's going to clean well?
No.
Ooh, I want to see.
I think the robot. He wants the robot to do a whole
So
lot
what
more to
happens
clean your
when-
No, I
house.
don't. I just want it to be my cleaner.
But what happens when it breaks down?
She don't know.
I don't know yet because first I need the $22,000 and then I got to call the company to discuss some things. I don't want to discuss things and I ain't even got the money to play with.
I would definitely discuss it before.
Well, that's why you're investing in paintings.
Yeah,
That
okay.
appreciate.
Don't worry about my personal. My private life is private.
Your private life is private.
Yes.
Yeah, you just totally messed my camera up. Thank you.
Until Ian show up.
Thanks for messing up my camera.
Yeah. Carly, you on the air.
So greatly appreciated.
Good morning, good people. Good morning.
Good morning, Dorian.
You know what people need to really learn about?
No, but you're gonna tell us.
Cars.
Oh, okay.
Yes, absolutely, cars.
Definitely cars. Because
People could tell me about a TV show, a sporting event, what's the latest record out, but they will go spend $20 to $30, maybe $40,000 for a piece of depreciating property,
drunk.
and will not understand how it works, how it operates, what's the reliability, and how to, maneuver with those situations. Because
Brother preaching.
Yeah, because people nowadays, I hate to say it, I mean, it's really the second largest, and in most people's cases, the largest, because some people don't own homes or property like that, is a car. That's going to be the biggest expense that you'll spend most of the time, and you're going to have at least, maybe in a lifetime, maybe 5 to 10 cars. And you don't know anything about them. You buy them, you waste money, you run them in the ground, 10,000-mile oil changes that the dealer recommends, of course, because they want to take your money, because they want you to constantly keep buying from them. And I just think that part is very much of a lost art. We used to know how to work on our cars. It used to be simple. They don't want that simple now.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dorian, because they have taken the simplicity out of a lot of the things that you used to be able to fix on your cars. Now they're making some of these that you can't even get to those parts. But the simple things, the brakes, the tire, having daughters out here in this world that are dealing with these young men. It is crazy how a lot of them do not know just how to change a flat tire. And it's amazing to me. And it's young men that they can deal with in a romantic way, or young men that are just friends that they grew up with. They don't know how to do it. And that was one of the things that I will give hats off to my mother for. She wanted to make sure that if in need, her daughters knew how to do. We know how to shovel snow. I know how to rake the grass. I know how to mow the grass. I know how to clean out the gutters. I know how to change oil, windshield wipers,
right.
The tires, the brakes, simple things, just in case I need to do it on my own. She wanted to set me up for doing it. And the things that are not taught now to these children, man and or woman, but especially the boys. I wanted to make sure that my daughters knew those things, but I was hoping that their father would teach them that. And I shouldn't have hoped that.
Fathers who don't. I have a neighbor. He's a businessman, but he didn't grow up with a dad, so he didn't teach his own sons how to cut grass. So guess who makes the money every year? He cuts me a very nice check. I think I've told y'all about this. And it's the same thing over. And I'm like, do these boys even know how to change a tire, let alone, cut their own grass? Like, just simple stuff. Like, I feel like it's not even about a gender thing. It's really about education, because sometimes you're not going to have AI or Google right there to figure something out.
Right.
In a situation, in a moment. And critical thinking skills is lacking in our society.
Yes,
because they don't want you to think for yourself. And they this whole AI thing is going to backfire. It's just another way of saying Google. It's a backfire move, because your brain don't work unless you're working it. It's a muscle. And if you're not working that muscle out, and you just got everybody answering the question for you or sorting it out for you, the best teacher in life is experience.
Well,
correct.
Something else, Dorian, too, why I think with the whole critical thinking with the people now is because they're not letting kids be kids, right? You don't see kids outside. No one's playing. No one's doing, like, they're not learning. They're not using their brains. They're not doing anything. They're just sitting on
They're not fixing their
iPads.
bikes.
No, they're not
right.
riding bikes. They're not getting cuts. Like, they're not doing anything but being little adults. You know what I'm saying? And I blame the parents for that, because it's like, you were a kid, but you want to hurry up and push them out the house and make them grown and be out, and you haven't prepared them for anything.
You haven't prepared them for anything.
For
And
nothing.
I see this all the time. I got people who will babysit their kids. Like, I don't want them to drive. You got the kids spooked and you
And
spooked.
it's like,
But then-
why? You should
Why?
be out here driving. You have to be a functioning adult.
Absolutely.
So my thing is, if you don't want them to drive, then you have not prepared them.
You know what I think
Absolutely.
too? It is also, it's the fear of knowing by the parents. Whereas
But our parents knew things as well, and they prepared. Hey, watch out for this. Pay attention to this.
now,
Do this.
like,
Do
I
that.
like I tell people too now, the boomer generation, they parents, when I say they coddled and controlled them. So when they were of age, they went buck wild. And then by the time they became parental age framed, you know, they gave them the 30 and out deal. They gave to calm them all down, the hippies and the activists. Look, we're going to give you a job, work 30 years, and you're going to be good. We're going to take care of you forever, right? And so with that, you know what those same parents did? Our boomer parents, they were locked in on their survival later on in life. That's why they're still around. That's why they're still in control, because they had a 30-year plan to stack their bread. And at the same time, their kids was not their first concern.
Where
We
Mika
were not
said,
their first concern. Get it how you live out here. Oh, by the way, you won't have it like this. You won't have it like us. And you're going to be having to figure out as you go along. Now, with that being said, that's a good teaching method, because people hate, yeah, they could have loved on us a little bit better, but guess what? They prepared us for
Absolutely.
to take care of
Everything.
ourselves.
Yes,
and
they
you have
did.
a generation that's in the middle that don't get mentioned, Gen X, who is really
Oh, that's
technically
y'all.
Yeah,
That's
we're
who?
the connective tissue.
Y'all
We're the
Gen
glue.
X.
Are we
We're
Gen
the
X for
glue.
real?
Yes.
We're Gen X.
Y'all
And
the
we the
Xers.
connecting. We're the last of the vestige of the analog. We
But-
know how hard to work hard, but we also know
Some
the
of
difference
y'all,
in work.
because some of y'all Gen X's ain't Gen Xing, so
Absolutely.
some of us Gen X's are a fool.
A lot
So
of them
a lot of them are
millennials.
foolish.
Are foolish people.
Gen X.
So
Gen X.
Gen X's, some of them
Gen
Gen
X.
X's are
Hey, Britt,
foolish.
a lot of them are living in their second childhood.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Hey, you know
Yes, they
why?
are.
You know why? Because I'm already halfway done with my life. It is time for me to play a little bit
But
right
it
now.
ain't
My
time for
children
you to
are
play a little
raised.
bit. Not really.
No.
You still have to guide. Your job is never done.
That's why we doing it now. I'm not one doing it. I'm a
But
parent
it's a lot of
until
Gen Xers
I
that's a
leave.
hot mess.
I think a lot of times, like I just got on my friend's case because she calling me about her child. I'm like, that's your fault.
Yeah.
I don't care how, but she said something very similar to what you said. I said, listen, sometimes
What, that she's grown?
that he's
She's in the
gonna-
second half of her life.
Yeah, no, that she's gonna be a mother for life.
But
right?
I believe you're a mother for life.
Yeah,
you
but-
never stop mothering.
But your actions should not be that of a mother. Mother means to coddle and all that stuff. Mother means a lot, right?
Yeah, but I still think at a certain age now you're just kind of guiding and giving advice at this point. Like when they're a certain age.
And
By the
honestly,
time-
at this
by the time
age,
I
I'm
think by the time
listening.
you're 30, you become your parents' friend.
Yes.
Yes.
You befriend them.
My mama is my homegirl.
Yeah, my
that's
kids
your-
will tell you
that's
I'm
your
their best friend.
closest friend.
But I still have a level of respect for her
Respect. Mhm.
because,
Right.
but it's the friendship because yes, she's a woman and so am I. But it's like, oh yeah, that's still my mama. You know what I mean?
Oh, and your mother.
And
right
especially
there.
when you have a child, you're definitely talking to your mother. If you're the woman, if it's a daughter and a mother, and that daughter has a child, you're definitely talking to your mother even a whole lot
But
more
my mom-
than what you were already.
But my mom
I'll leave y'all with
understands
this. I'll
her
leave y'all with
place.
this.
Is what I'm
You
saying.
got to look at when you become a parent. That is your official job title, right?
Yeah.
And you have 18 years as basically as a bottom line employee. You're supposed to do your job, right? You can do the basics or whatever you do in that 18 years. Then after a certain period of time, you have a raising. You evolve in your job. Instead of being the parent all the time, you have to become their advisor.
Yes.
And you become their guider.
Yes.
And so the position elevates and your title elevates and the accolades, the respect you gain from actually helping them, guide them through their lives, will be someone that's going to hold your hand when it's time for you to go to sleep. Forever.
Absolutely.
So in order for you to be able to do that, you have to constantly stay on your job.
Okay.
That is a job.
Which is what I just said.
That is the biggest job. I don't care if you can be, well, I'm a CEO. That don't mean anything. That's just a way to make money, and money really doesn't exist in this world.
It's an illusion.
Hey, listen, Doria, and as a mom, I couldn't wait until they got older and was doing their thing. And what I didn't realize is my say-so, it still carries some weight, but it doesn't carry the weight that it used to carry, meaning you gonna do as I say and shut the hell up and just do it as I said you gonna do.
And some parents think that.
Yeah,
and
my daughters now are letting me know. Like my daughter literally,
because they have their own mind.
Yeah, I told her I wanted her to go get my grandbaby Saturday, and she said, "Mom," I said no, and I just looked at her. I said,
well, because she has her own mind. I mean, like
I said, I
Dorian
forgot that you could think for yourself, and I don't like
but
it.
he just confirmed what I said.
All right, so look,
Thank you, Dorian.
Thank you, Dorian.
Well, he just confirmed what I said. Like with my mom, like she knows her place at all the time. Like he said, it just evolves. So she's never like, she's always going to be mom. She has different things to it, but she makes it known like, I'm still mom, is what I'm saying. So she's like, I don't want to look like you. I don't want to be like, that's what she makes it.
I tried that mom thing. Look, Brittany, I tried that mom thing with her. I said, hey, I'm mom. And she said, hey, I'm his mom. And I said, no.
I'm saying like, even though we're friends, that's still mom, is what I'm saying. And I think some parents don't know how to separate that line.
Oh, they don't. I know parents that I've seen online that I grew up with, and I'm seeing them online having a good time with their daughter, but the things that's coming out their daughter's mouth to them.
Yeah,
mom would never.
Yeah.
Ever. And I'm like, okay, y'all a little bit like
different, yeah.
Like there's you forgot you're still supposed to
it's
be
still
the
a
mom.
Respect thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, where's the respect there?
But I think that's another form of lost art, is there's no respect and honor.
Absolutely.
Anymore. Especially in our community, anything goes. I mean, you can come to someone's funeral dressed however you feel. There will be rules and regulations come into mind. So if you're not dressed appropriately, you will not see
okay, and I don't understand that.
See everything. Yeah, don't go to
I literally do not understand that. How do you come to that in blue jeans?
I don't get it.
And
it's the same with weddings too. Like, people come to weddings any old type of way, and then they want to come and eat for free and give you $25. I don't understand it.
Just like Brittany's have rules. Oh, there are some rules that will be in effect. You are not coming. You will not come. I've been to weddings that the people knew the bride was wearing white for the dress,
and they wore white,
and they came up in there, baby, looked like they was competing with the bride.
They killed.
I said, "Oh,
yes, yeah,
that's what we're doing."
Y'all say they're killing at funerals, so of course anything goes, and that's
okay.
It's a problem. Now you gotta have security at the funerals.
Oh yeah, but guess what?
Have security at the funerals. That's
police
crazy.
Shooting back.
Yeah.
Good morning, Krishan.
The police was there and they were shooting. They shot back at a couple people.
At the funeral?
Yes.
Absolutely. They got to get home to their families. You shooting at me, I ain't gonna sit there and go, oh, I got a gun.
Hey, Ebony K.
And it's legal for me to kill you, and I ain't gonna shoot you back.
That's crazy.
Come on now.
Don't come to my funeral with a gun. This is a celebration of my life. I don't know what I did, but I celebrated it.
I'm not gonna lie. I did have mine on me.
You always have a gun on you.
Absolutely. And I had to let one cousin know, this is here for you. Cut up if you want to.
Damn.
Cut up if you want to.
Hey, caller.
Hey, what up, though? Good morning. Good morning.
What up, though, G?
Hey, y'all tripping, but I respect it.
Tripping about what?
I'm gone. Wear what the you want. Just
No.
don't come in there naked.
Don't
I'm
come.
gone.
Don't come in here being disrespectful.
You know what the rule for my funeral gonna be? Hey, we having a party. That have a good time at my funeral. You know what I mean? And
That's
because
what's up.
and for a lot of time, so in death, I want y'all to have a good time. You can cry, whatever, do what you need to do, but at the end of the day, if you at my funeral, you my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so that
sir.
means I done touched you and you done touched me. So, hey, you can come in there in your blue jeans, you can come in there in a mini skirt, you come in there in whatever you want.
That's dope.
I don't see you anyway. I just want you to feel my energy, and maybe I can feel yours from where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, wedding, yeah, that's some different stuff because you never want to take the spotlight from those people. From those people in that day. But yeah, that funeral thing, that don't even matter to me. But I do love what y'all was saying about the parents and the kids, though. Everybody up there. When it came to the parents and the kids,
Yes.
as far as becoming a friend and later in life and a mentor and a guider, like a counselor, a coach, even. That's real deep because that's what it is for me too with my parents. Like me and my parents, we hang out. And when I say we hang, we have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
dope.
in between that good time, I might say something that don't sound right to them, and they might be like, "Hold on, now,"
Hold on.
and they gonna get it together, and we gonna keep having a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man. But hey, I just wanted to check in this morning, man, and give my little thoughts and say I love y'all, and y'all have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. That was Big G reporting in.
Yeah, and I definitely understand that there, for those who say they don't care and it's known ahead of time, that's great. But there are those that we know who do care. And for you to still show up as if you just look thrown away, as if you're not dressed for the occasion, that's a oh hell no. And I tell you, I don't care whose side the family member is on. You come to our event looking crazy, you will not be getting in, and it just is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, because when you dressed up, you ain't really trying to fight.
Right.
Okay,
That's all. I
you
look at
you
it.
don't be.
Q said, "What up, gang? Thanks,
Hey,
y'all
Q.
again for holding it down." At the
Where
chili.
were you at, Q?
That's why he.
I know. I'm just talking.
Oh no problem.
I
We
just wanted
had
to
a
see
ball.
Q so I can mess with him.
We had a ball though.
Yeah,
We-
And alcohol and feelings do not mix. And Dorian, this is why I go back again to saying I do not think alcohol should be sold on holidays, nor do I think it should be at certain celebrations. Because if just like the Fox, right? Or these concert events, one bartender to the next at these concert events do not know how much you've been served, right? And we all know people are sneaking the alcohol in, right? We know that, but despite them, the venue, these concert events, they can't tell you how much this one person has drank, especially if you with a group of people and you look tore up. If you're with some
You trying to say that they shouldn't sell alcohol?
I don't think that they should.
So alcohol shouldn't be sold on holidays?
I don't think alcohol should be
And
sold on
Alcohol
holidays.
shouldn't be sold on certain events, is what you're saying.
And alcohol should not be served at certain events.
Why not?
Well, that's how some of these places make their money is through alcohol. But I think maybe there should be maybe a limitation or restriction is what you're
And
talking
it
about.
is a limitation and restriction. But my thing is, if you're with some irresponsible friends, right? You're drinking, Brittany, and I already know you drink responsibly. Let's just say today you did.
Who said I drink anything?
Okay, so I drink, Brittany. Let's just say you're with me. I've been drinking. We are educated and smart enough to know, and I do use that loosely because I know it's going to be a contradiction with what I'm going to say afterwards.
So you about to contradict yourself right now?
we know I can't go up there to get served because I look drunk, right? You could be irresponsible that night and you're going to go get my drinks for me. That's what I mean. They can't control that. And that's why alcohol should just be taken out.
Where?
She's meaning events,
Certain
concerts.
events, like concerts.
Why?
Because people are being irresponsible.
Well,
but they're going to be irresponsible.
I literally just said why.
Yeah, but that's not dumb.
I like literally just said
Yeah,
why.
but that
But
don't
she
make no
feels
sense.
like they're going to be.
But
She said they're
people
going to be
grown.
irresponsible.
I mean, that's just people with guns. Same thing with people with guns.
So you don't believe that they should get rid of gun laws?
No, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
they should get rid of yes, because people need to be evaluated before having a gun.
Shouldn't they be evaluated before they drink the alcohol? You don't think so? Why?
No. The difference
Well, a gun is different.
Gun is different. A gun would instantly kill somebody. Kids, okay, yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, so yeah,
Well, a
no.
drunk driver could too.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
but hold on, that's why they make laws with the thing with the bars.
They also make gun laws, and people are still dying too.
And as we
I'm
just
being devil's
said,
advocate.
you can't control it because you know that I'm not going to serve you because you look drunk, acting drunk, but your friend is coming to get the alcohol beverages for you. So
you want
for
people to
me
be
as the
sober at all these
bartender,
events?
I'm not serving the drunk person. I'm serving this person without knowing that
But
this
it's,
person is giving the alcohol to the drunk. Listen to what I'm saying.
I get how he's on the bar.
I understand.
Because
I
it can't
understand
be
what you're saying.
controlled. Because it can't be controlled, then it needs not to be there.
Okay,
because it can't be controlled.
So can I ask you a question? Yeah. So because you want marijuana to be there, then, huh?
Right.
So should weed be there? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's I mean,
Exactly.
people want to pick and
Tim looks
choose.
so good on that picture.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
yeah.
Tim looks so good
So
on
then
that
that
picture.
means marijuana shouldn't be there either.
Right.
then.
No, it
I mean, I don't know any event that's serving them the marijuana.
I mean, they got marijuana store.
What are you
No, I'm
talking
saying
about?
in the Fox Theater, they're not selling marijuana.
Yeah,
They're
but you
selling
got
liquor.
people coming in there high as a kite, falling over,
But
tripping,
we're talking
nodding
about
off.
we're talking about what the venue sells. This venue don't sell the weed; they sell
Well,
the
here's thing.
alcohol.
If they're not selling alcohol, then you shouldn't be able to come in with weed
I mean, yeah,
Or smelling like it.
or smelling like it.
I'm for all that.
No, you're
'Cause
not.
I am because I already know what the.
Because it's
Never
very
mind.
irritating to be next to someone that
I'm
smells
for
like
all that.
Stone Cold Mary Jane. That's annoying. I don't.
If you
I
don't
like
smoke
the
it-
smell. I don't smoke it. I don't want to smell
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's why they have smoker sections and shit. Well,
I don't want to smell it. It's rude for me. My nose don't want to smell it.
Dang, it's more days than the holidays or events. More times to drink for no reason.
Like it's no time to smoke. There's no reason to smoke. People want to smoke
That's what I'm
because to calm my nerve, ease my pain. The truth is, if you do shit that don't mess up your body,
Well, I
you
do
have to
think
smoke
that
it.
drinks should be. They should.
You're right,
stop
Omar.
Being
They did.
served after a
I
while.
remember when they did try that, Omar. I do remember that.
Hey, caller.
I think the biggest thing that people need to
Is that
understand.
Laurent again?
Yes.
Okay, go on, Laurent.
I just feel like, first of all, it's very hard to control human behavior.
Yes.
So you double it down in a free society where you actually have things that can harm you: cars, alcohol, guns, drugs. And right, like I'm with Jay as far as like, yeah, you probably shouldn't sell it, but guess what that's gonna do? You know what that's gonna do, Jay?
That's gonna make
Everybody
people
gonna
come already intoxicated.
We already pre-gaming anyway.
That's
We
true.
gonna look, instead of getting a pint, we gonna get a liter, and we gonna get loaded.
How many people drinking off that?
Look, if you're going with a group of 4 or 5 people, shoot, that's a half a pint apiece, right? And so everybody in there oily. Everybody, look, you don't have to sell no alcohol.
Is that a Gen X
Did you say
term?
oily?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a Gen X term? I've never heard
No.
that.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's a Gen X term.
Oh, it has to be.
Nice
I've
and
never
oily.
oily. Now I gotta go ask all my cousins.
Nice.
What oily mean?
Nice,
nice
and
and
oily.
oily.
Let me ask I'm gonna ask all my cousins now. What that mean?
And then even with the weed, people can bait. So it's always ways. Laws are meant to be bent and broken.
Ooh.
And so a lot of folks gonna do whatever they got to do to get whatever they got to get off. How they getting it off? That's they escape.
Yes.
Because we're all escaping something, right? So even when you go to a show, because now, U of M for the longest didn't serve alcohol
Right.
at the big house
Right.
until this was the last couple of years. And guess what has happened? More fighting, because with funerals, weddings, any kind of event, alcohol and feelings don't mix at all.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped going to funerals when people think I'm acting weird, like, oh, you're not showing. Listen, funerals are listen, ain't nobody giving you no respect.
At all.
You're dead. They come in there, funerals and wakes are for the living. This is just a glorified way of a family reunion or a reunion of friends or whatever. You go there, you're going to find out that their family don't give a shit about them. They arguing over what they got left over. Think about it. The dead don't even care about a funeral. You can sit up and say, well, I want this. Whatever, dude. We going to throw your ass in a hole.
And I'm coming back to hunt all y'all.
And we're going to be back at your house, going through your stuff.
Coming back to hunt all y'all.
You got to look, whoever got the life insurance policy, we following him.
Yes.
Right?
That's why y'all ain't gonna know.
That's why I say, I don't even waste my time going to those things anymore, because it's worthless. I don't want to see. Listen, if this is the way we got to see each other, then I don't even want to be bothered. Because if you can't pick up the phone, we can't even congregate without somebody dropping dead, or somebody got to be married, or this, that, and the third. I don't even want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
During it, I did my second reception. I did that with no alcohol, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was marrying a Mason, so we already know them and how some of them drink and things and party and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Also, this was I served steak at this wedding. These people ate, told us how good the food was. They never been to a reception that had steak. And they all left. Mm-hmm. My reception had maybe 25 to 30 people left out of 150.
Because you didn't have any alcohol?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
The moment we announced that we were not having alcohol, people ate and left.
Reduce that doggone bill a whole lot.
And I said,
no problem.
That let me know right there.
Exactly.
Like, honestly, that let me, I cut so many people out after that. Like, oh, okay, that let me know. Yeah,
I'm going to leave y'all with a little story of mine. Recently with a friend of mine, he has MS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to be drinking.
Oh, yeah, you told us that.
Yeah. And so the whole thing about it, like, I just had a conversation with him yesterday. And, I told him, like, look, that was triggering. You falling on the ground, all this extra stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also, too, I'm like, why is it that we have to congregate and we have to do these, we have to drink to be up under each other's presence. Mm-hmm. And he's questioning, like, well, why nobody want to come around? I'm like, because people are trying to fight their demons, and you are, this is all you want to do. Everybody don't want to just sit around and just drink all day. Their health has been impacted. It could be money or time wasted, or they could have been doing something else with that money and that time instead of sitting here. I'm like, and if this is the only way that we're congregating and being friends, I don't want to do that no more. Mm-hmm. It's time for people need to grow up. And you have to look at, a lot of times you just got to look in the mirror of what's really good for you. And some people just aren't ready to do that. Looking in the mirror is the hardest thing in the world to do.
It definitely is. And my thing is, some people can use alcohol responsibly, and it's some that don't.
But I agree with what Dorian said. You don't always have to get with your people and drink. Right. Like, if I have to be around you all the time and we're family and friends and we have to drink every single time,
that's
toxic I don't want to be around. Like, I want to be around sometimes and we just laugh and joke and have a good time with no alcohol present. If I can't do that, then I don't need to be around you. Like, every time we get together, we got to drink. Yeah, this ain't it.
Mm-hmm. Why a bottle of the blunt always got to be the press of it? Why it always has to be the common denominator?
I know. I don't want that blunt present at all.
And you know what it is too? You're really dealing with people because we're dealing with personas. This is your persona. This is what they know you for. And so we're going to have this, as we like to say, we're going to have a peace treaty, right? We're going to drink, we're going to whatever. But at the same time, this is the only thing and the only common denominator that's bringing us together. That means that we're really not friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That your mask is friends with another person's mask. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's no true, genuine friendship with any of that. Even with family, you can have family and they not be your friends.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
so I just think like a lot of times we just these conversations provide us with thought of what we're doing wrong in our community, and it starts with the fact that we can't even have a person go to a funeral and you might get shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing that stepped out from me from this whole entire week.
Who got shot at the funeral?
A few people.
I think it's 4 or 5.
I
Yeah,
haven't been
guys.
on the news or nothing was on
It was
so I don't know.
two funerals that got shot up.
Oh, it was 2? I thought it was only 1.
This past week.
Yeah, this weekend.
This past week.
Where?
One weekend and one on
Across
Wednesday.
the street from OH Pie on Plymouth. And OH Pie was actually conducting they could have literally had it at their building, but it was at a church across the street from them. And it was somebody young. And
Obviously.
of course, alcohol, drugs, bad feelings, on site. Look, remember that's the whole theory about on site. People really take that to heart, and then this is how this problem it gets exacerbated to a next level where a cop got to come here. He's got to be the hero and shoot the guy that's shooting everybody else.
Wow.
And you're right down the street from the 6th precinct, literally blocks away.
I didn't hear anything about this.
Yes, you might not watch the news.
I haven't been because I'm
Thank you,
tired of it. I'm tired of them trying to put me in a scare tactic. Let me live my life.
Thank you so very much,
Thanks,
Dorian. We
Dorian.
appreciate it as always.
So it was 2 shootings.
Yes, 2 different ones. So, and they're not tied in together neither. That's the sad part.
That's crazy.
What's the other forms of lost art, I will say, is true friendship.
Yes.
I live by a code. I never tell a friend no.
That's your problem.
I mean, and it probably was a problem. But
Yeah.
if you can do it, do it. Because
So you say yes to everything that your friend has to say.
I never told a friend no. Name me one.
That's crazy. So you have no boundaries.
I mean, I have boundaries. I mean, if they said let's go kill somebody, I'm like, okay, I'm going to.
You just said you never said no.
But no one ever asked me.
No one has ever asked him to.
Now it has to be questioned.
I would
Help me hide a body.
No, that's a whole different story. But listen, but
He like, I ain't kill him. I'm
I
just
don't
gonna help
necessarily
hide.
agree with that.
But listen,
Because you tell your child no. Out of love.
no,
You do the same
I
thing with
do
your
out of
friends.
training her.
Out of love.
I do out of training her to say what not to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So-
training. That's training.
Oh,
so with
okay.
a friend, if you
so
call,
you don't train friends to say no either.
No. If you call me say, Miles, can you do? And I can do it. Yes.
Okay, that's something different. But I'm
No.
saying you say yes to every single thing that a friend has ever asked you.
Majority, as long as it's not crack. Come on, let's not be asinine. Like,
I am, though.
If I have money and they say I need $2,000, I'm like, okay, bet. If I got it, I don't be like, man, I don't know. I don't go through all that.
That's a lot.
No, it's not.
They're asking for $2,000.
I mean, I don't have.
And are you gonna ask why they're asking for the money? You're just gonna give them the money. Are you
Yes.
expecting the money in return?
It all depends. If they ask me, can I have or can I loan? Can I borrow? It's a difference. If they ask me,
So
can they
your
borrow?
friend asked for
and
$2,000 right now, and you giving it to
and
him.
if I had it, yes.
If your daughter asks for $2,000 right now, you giving it to her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because evidently she needed, but she say borrow a loan. Daddy can I loan, but if my baby.
And they never tell you what it's for. You're just gonna give it to
Majority
them.
of people tell me what it's for.
So I'm saying if they never tell you what it's
listen,
for, would you still give it to them?
No, I mean yes. I mean I didn't hear you, but I started to understand.
You ain't listening.
No, due to the smile that came on your face, I realized it was an asinine question.
It's not.
So
It's really not.
I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. I was very rarely telling my friends no as well. Whenever they needed me, I had the type of friends that were not calling on BS, if that makes sense.
Yeah, are they telling you why they need the money? Because here's the thing: once they ask, they're going to continue to keep asking.
So
I'm not an ATM.
So I'm a little bit different when it comes to the money part, though. The money part is where they more than likely knows at. Because my thing is, for you to ask me for money, and I'm gonna be honest, this is me. I need to understand what you did with yours that you need mine. Like what did you do?
Yeah, I mean, like
like people come up on hard times. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But
and me and
like,
my
I need to
friends-
know, like, you
Yeah.
on hard. Like, I need to know that you're just not keeping your money and calling me just to use me for my. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but if you
I
could-
need
if
to
it-
know.
Like if you're in trouble and you're in a bind and I can help you get out of
Absolutely.
it, absolutely. But I'm saying like if you're just being an irresponsible person,
And
chill
that-
out.
and in the early 90s, we were at that time, because we were not taught financial literacy. I had some friends that were very irresponsible with their money.
some people are just
so no, you're
irresponsible.
not gonna. No, I'm not your ATM machine. You're not gonna keep calling on me.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's why I'm
absolutely.
like,
What you
no.
need? What you do when you got paid? Oh, okay.
Well, see,
so
I'm not-
you
see, I'm
got
not-
how much left? Oh, okay. So why you ain't taking care of that with that? Oh, because you need that for what?
I'm not gonna scold.
Oh no,
them,
I'm
but
asking.
saying,
Yeah, I'm not doing all
And
that.
not only, and I also don't. I don't give money back. I don't give money that I expect to come back. If I'm loaning it, that's because I have it to loan.
Oh, listen, I'm not gonna go broke loaning nobody no money.
Of course not.
If
I would just be stupid.
I didn't loan large amounts of money before, and they paid me back. At the same time, a friend is a friend for me, and I've learned that. Because if they're not, I wouldn't want them around. That is my bottom line. If anybody...
So have you been double crossed by a friend?
Twice.
How long were those friendships though? I'm more than sure you're not the type of person that use that word loosely, but
I mean, because like
10, 15 years.
you can't have a friend that's there and supportive, and you've been there and put the work in, but sometimes they run their courses.
well, you know how some people use that word friend very
That's what I'm
loosely.
saying,
That's what I
like-
needed to know. Like, how long was this friendship
Yeah,
that went left?
I mean, it didn't really go left. It just stopped because one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna sit up here and argue about money that I loaned you.
Mm-hmm.
And you was talking about, well, man, you had so much bread. I don't care how much I had.
Now you count my pockets.
No,
now you telling me how much money I
But
had
you're saying-
that I'm
you're saying
able to just
that-
take a loss.
But you're saying friendship is a lost form of art.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only because I have witnessed people don't understand friendship. They go by kinship. They be like, it's a difference between kinship
Well, explain the
and friendship.
difference.
The kinship is like you found things that y'all like
In
in common, and that's what y'all got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all deal with each other all the time. That don't make you a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
So what makes you a friend?
Make you a friend is when I don't have to ask you. When I
You
don't
just know.
Not just know, but I'm there.
Yeah, you're in the middle of it.
You in the midst
I think
of
that's and like I think at that point those friendships become more family.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because honestly, I'd rather have a friendship with my girl before I have a full blown relationship with her because that's what's gonna make it good.
Well, that's what everybody tells people too. You should be friends first, but
but most
they don't
people-
skip. They skip right to the other part
over that
because
because they don't know how to be friends.
Right.
And they think they know. So that's I just understand a friendship. Like I remember one time I was at the studio. It's like 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Nate told me no.
And you was mad.
I said, what? I was pissed. And then he like, but I ain't forget, but I forgot he had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to get ready to go for work. We get working there. And he said, I'll pay for you to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't really thinking like, that. And this was before Uber. You know what I mean? He was like, just catch a cab and I just pay for it. And I'm thinking like, first of all, I got bread. I could pay for myself if I was thinking like that. But the car ran outside. You know what I mean? But then, but he was like, when I got there, he like, bro, I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I just went to bed at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? And so I understand that everybody don't have the same oomph when it comes to you. So I stopped really depending on friends like that. You know what I mean? But I know people, I don't give a damn. I remember I called my boy D. I said, hey, man, I'm stranded. He was like, where you at? I said, ooh, man.
You were in Ohio, weren't you?
I was thinking,
you told this story.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm on my way to where you at? I'm like, No, what you understand what I'm saying?
I know. I get exactly what you're saying.
And he was on his way. So it's just certain things, certain people. But now as I grow and I'm learning, certain people I just can't count on.
Yeah, my grandmother and my mom and them told me that friendships are tested and tried.
They should be.
Oh, they should be. Yeah.
And I've always told the kids that I was help raising and those that were my own. Stop calling this person a friend. Y'all ain't been through nothing. You. This friendship ain't been tested and ain't been tried. That's your associate. You want this to become a friend.
Thank you, Tim.
I'm like, stop using that word so loosely. I've been blessed enough that a lot of the people that I called friends, and most of them, they're just my family. These friendships have been tested and tried since I was bouncing on somebody's lap, bouncing on somebody's knee. So yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah,
I thought about it
because I don't want you bouncing on that.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I thought about it. So and it's been great that there's a lot of these friendships have derived from when I was so young to now being a very grown, mature woman, and I still have over 20 of those friendships that still has survived, and that's amazing. It really is. When I tell people how long me and my two best friends has been together, people are surprised because a lot of friendships, you don't hear people being friends for 47 years plus anymore that are still together. So I definitely know that is definitely a blessing. But just so anyone out there that's going through this to understand, sometimes there's a way that you can outgrow a friendship, and there's no love loss. It's just you or they have outgrown where you guys are at the very moment, but that doesn't mean that you can't get it back. That means just at this very moment it has outgrown.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen at this moment. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah, and I'm still just grateful. I have one that has outgrown itself, and hopefully it gets on some type of a newer track, and that we can continue with each other. And if not, I have no qualms with everything we've been through, but friendships is definitely a lost art.
I think manners are a lost art.
Oh, manners are definitely.
People don't have manners anymore.
Definitely.
Wow, you were.
Because you know what you said this one day, and I started paying attention.
Thank you for crying out loud.
I started paying attention to it now that I've been going to at least one new restaurant a month. What happened to people putting napkins in their laps, especially
because I just said they don't know how to be ladies.
I said, well, when y'all stop doing this? It's kind of like when I noticed what happened to people putting their porch lights on. When that go away, people are not putting their porch lights on, and this has been for years now, that people are no longer lighting their porch ups at night, and I don't understand why the hell not. It ain't Halloween. I ain't asking you for no candy, but why don't you guys? Why are you still putting your porch light on?
Yes.
I do too.
I do.
But I do. I can see all the ones.
My neighbor ain't used to it because they're like, who paying for this? You know what I mean?
Well, I was just saying, please and thank you goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It does. Please and thank you goes a long way. That's what I'm saying. Manners, like people don't have manners anymore.
Like I told her later. I said,
like your kids should not call me by my name. My name is Miss.
It's Brittany. Hey, Brittany.
It's Miss Brittany.
Miss Brittany.
Y'all, for real, y'all need to start teaching your kids that.
And they are saying the misses. I've come across some kids this weekend. They definitely saying miss.
Yes. Put some respect back in the community, Miss Brittany. It's my name.
I had one to say, hey, Miss Cousin, What? And I said, no, okay, you're doing too much. No.
Too much.
I was like, I'm cuz. Just let's keep it going.
Just cuz.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just
Like I
cuz.
said,
Too many
please.
names to try to
Hey, Miss
remember.
Auntie.
Please and thank you goes a long way. So we need to get back to manners.
Please.
And that's just with friendships and relationships, whatever.
And thank you.
Say please and thank you. It goes a long way. So manners is lost. We need to bring
Manners
them-
are definitely lost. Hey, don't forget, October 9th is going down.
What is October 9th?
The Oscars.
P4.
What's October 9th?
The Oscars.
Oh, okay. I have to put that in. What is it again?
The Oscars.
On what day?
October 9th. Yeah, it's going down. If y'all want y'all logo on the banner, you better get with me as soon as possible. We only got 6 spaces left. That's one. Number 2, table's only $475. And now you can go nominate your favorite podcaster or stream, filmmaker, whatever you want to. It's thePoscarawards.com. Go ahead and do it immediately. And it's all on you. There ain't nothing we can do.
Let's come through, Costco's.
What?
They know. They know. They watch it at night on YouTube.
Her crew.
Yes.
Oh, and I got a new podcast coming up starting called Save It for Sundays. Me and my host, it's going to be dope. It starts August 2nd at 2 p.m. on Sundays. Save It for Sundays is based on marketing and promotion, on how to build your business and things like that. So check it out.
We did not, Mika. We did not say chivalry is dead, but it's definitely a lost art as well.
Who in the hell is chivalry?
Well, you know
I don't
what?
even like her.
The thing about that, it's really not dead. Women don't know how to appreciate
Don't know
it,
how to
or
receive it.
they don't know how to receive it because they think that it's the bare minimum or whatever. That's why I said manners, please and thank you goes a long way.
Yes, all
Because
that.
dudes don't have to do anything.
Show
So
them.
I don't think that it's dead. I just think women don't know how to receive it
Your
or
big head
appreciate
ass.
it.
Right.
I was
agree.
at Sheets on 14 in Utica, and the man held the door leaving out of Sheets open. So then there's another door to go through before you're outside. So I held that one open, and he just stopped, and he was like, and I was like, I thanked you for opening my door. So I thought I would just open this door for you. And he said, I've never had a woman do that before.
I better open the door for your king.
No.
Open the door for your king.
And every time he says it, I let the door go right in his face.
I mean, because chivalry is basically is having manners and being polite.
Absolutely.
That's why I said women, their expectations are crazy. The only thing you should expect is for a man to be kind to you. Yeah.
That's because half of them are studs.
Yeah.
Listen, I put something up on my
He's talking about
page.
the women.
Brittany has talked about it on this show for months
What have I said?
about the gas prices. And let me tell
You
y'all,
ain't got to tell everybody where I go get my gas.
listen to her. Listen to
I got
her.
another secret spot.
I finally did go to Sheets.
Yo, that gas lasts for a long time.
I went to Sheets because they were
Listen.
the cheapest one that was on the corner. That's number one.
Sheets is up and
But
coming.
I did not know that for 30 days, if you download the app, you get for 30 days 30% off
I keep trying to tell y'all be sleeping
for
on
30
sheets.
days.
Y'all be sleeping on
So I
sheets.
put that up on my page for you guys to see and get the QR code to download the app and what
No, we
the
shouldn't.
You know, Miss Mika.
what the code is
I'm
to
gonna tell you
use.
this, Miss
And
Mika.
still should try anyway, though. A lot of women don't see it anymore, especially my single friends. Doors open, doors open, car doors, pulling chairs, etc.
So, Miss
You know
Mika,
what?
I think yes, they should, but I think it's difficult, and I feel like they don't want to because the women attitudes are so nasty, and they have like this sense of entitlement, like you should do it.
And don't let us
So
say
it
you're not going to
makes-
say.
So I
thank
think
you.
that and then some of them don't say thank you. So I think it's difficult for men to even want to do it. That's why I think manners need to be brought back because if you're a
Etiquette classes.
if you're a polite woman and you do say thank you, say please and stuff like that, men will do it automatically. They want to, but I think it's difficult for them to want to do it because of the way the women are today. So
Very true.
yeah,
I don't blame them.
yeah.
Because women be tripping. I remember one time I opened the door. She's like, you don't have to open the door for me.
See, that was all she had to say was thank you.
I just slammed it down.
I let it go.
Yeah. I'm like, I speak
even
asshole.
when a man give you a compliment, just say thank you and keep it moving.
Listen.
Like sometimes it's just a protection, ladies.
And some of y'all don't say what attention y'all want. So when a woman say it too, just say thank you.
Just say thank you.
I was trying to tell this young lady she had something coming out of her back of her pants.
Probably was a bodysuit.
She said, "Why are you talking to me?" I'm like, you know what? You right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know
Mika, you're right. It is
understand
sad.
what she's saying. Like, yeah, they should try, but I've seen men be polite and I've seen women be very rude. And if I was a dude, I wouldn't want to do it.
Absolutely.
Like,
and to have a man by your side and to see him not only hold the door open for you, but there are women behind you that he also hold the door open. Don't say thank you to mine. You're gonna have a bad day.
wait, what? So
You're definitely gonna have a bad
day. So if your
day.
guy holds the door open for other women, you don't want them to say thank you to him?
And they don't say thank you, they're gonna have a bad day. Oh, they're definitely will have a bad day.
They what?
They definitely.
Okay,
I got caught, but yeah, they will have a bad day.
Because here's the thing, and this is what I tell women all the time: men don't have to do anything. The only thing he has to do is treat you like a human being and be polite. Like he don't have to do anything.
And then you're not gonna say thank you to mine.
He's a human being. Like he's a human being as well. So for him to want to open the door, or for him to want to cook for you or take you out, you should say thank you.
Yeah.
Like the man is spending his money, his time, his gas.
That's it.
I mean, like, it's selfish for you not to say thank you, I appreciate whatever the effort may be.
You see what she just said,
say
Mika?
Thank you.
That's why, because it's selfish, because he didn't have to hold the door for you.
He don't have to
and
do
the mere
anything
fact
for
that you
you.
didn't thank him, now you got a problem with me.
Yeah.
It's a big problem.
They don't have to do anything.
I've seen videos, and I don't know if you've seen them, Brittany. I've seen videos of females that get the attitude that their dude held a door open for the woman that was coming right behind. That is so childish to me, because
they want you to slam the door.
Like, you want him to slam the door?
Yeah, don't do that.
That's childish as hell. But yeah,
I think that is childish.
Don't say thank you to mine and I'm there, or it's a problem.
I think that's a form of insecurity too, because if I'm with my guy and he opens the door for me and ladies are coming out and he's opening the door for them, like, yeah, you should say thank you. And I'm not gonna get upset that he's holding the door for them. Like, it's just being a polite human being.
Hey, look, Brittany, I ain't gonna lie. When he do it and I'm there, and the girls come in, they look like they shocked that the man is doing it. I'd be like this, and then I'm looking at them. They thank you.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
thank you.
Yes. There are some.
That's what I said.
That are still in the world.
Just bring manners back. That's all.
Yes.
That's all I have for people.
Hey, go to etiquette class. Go to etiquette class. Hey, sometimes my tongue just does what it does, okay?
All right. So what we're going to do
We have to get out of here.
is get out of here because Jay likes to take it somewhere we don't ever want to go.
Yeah,
we always want to go. Everybody want to go there.
Basically, these forms of art that are lost, why don't we just try to, bring them back? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you start with yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just be polite.
With the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's what Michael said. And on that note, y'all, we out. Y'all go. Don't forget the posters. See y'all later. Peace.
Rise and grind. Wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause